Speak to it.
I know it's gotta be. I always throw back.
That 1 year, your man kept putting up Vanity Fair. And
I got it.
What's wrong with y'all? Why would you do this?
Let me get out your way, bro. I'll get out your way.
It's a toast to 10 years of G. Oh, God.
what it could be, homies, what it should be. It's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up? It's DJ EFN.
I fucked up that shit up.
You fucked it up.
I kinda. Yeah.
You speaking Swahili, bro.
But I spoke. But 4 Grammys in the building. Platinum after platinum. Unrelentlessly in your face, mud-footing, kicking y'all down. Making sure she is one of the hottest artists in the world. And we are going to give her her flowers tonight. Motherfucking Lizzo in the motherfucking building!
You forgot the Emmy and the Diamond.
No, I was going there. I was going to get into the interview. But, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kept going through your discography, kept going through, your music, and just you're a person that I feel like have to be put on a pedestal because of your confidence and what you display and what you represent. I really admire it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we wanted to give you your flowers, man.
Oh, thank you.
So this is what this is.
My flowers, yeah. Aw.
Now
this is rose gold roses?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It lasts forever. Now, part of being a big artist is you have to stand on a big stage. Now, you was recently a part of Kevin Hart's roast, which is, I believe for the most part, is receiving most of positive, but obviously they have that one little negative part. Did you feel? What did you feel when you got called for the roast?
Oh, I was excited.
Okay.
I said, let's go. Finally, I feel like people don't know how much I don't take myself seriously and how much I can laugh at myself and how much I can take.
So you have a
joke.
sense of humor.
Yeah, I don't think people understand my sense of humor, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity to show the world and showcase the world my sense of humor and the fact that I can just laugh at anything. It was
Right.
fun. Yeah, I had a time.
Some people. What's the white comic? What's his name?
Tony Hinchcliffe?
Yeah.
Gillis?
Well, Shane didn't. I don't think Shane went far, but Tony Heathcliff. What did you feel when you heard it?
That was my first time
Ever hearing of him?
of his existence.
Yeah, because he just Puerto Rico, so I don't like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went in very knowing nothing about this individual, and I laughed at the things that were funny, and I did not laugh at the things that weren't funny.
Right.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. So let's bounce around. The record bitch.
Yeah.
The album bitch as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Period. June 5th. Is this coming out June 5th? When's this coming out?
Whatever the fuck you want to come out.
Period.
We are part of the Lizzo campaign. So
listen, the rollout is crazy.
Okay. So let me ask, because that's a bold statement, right?
Yeah. I didn't think it was that bold. I'm not gonna lie. Bitch,
Why?
In 2026,
Okay.
it's such a commonly used word. It don't have the same sting. If this was 1986, maybe.
Okay.
Even 1996, when Meredith Brooks dropped her version of bitch, or when Missy was talking about it's the bitch era.
Missy's a big influence on you, right?
She's a bitch, yeah. I felt like in 2026, it was not going to be that big of a deal. Turns out I was fucking wrong. The label was like, you can't name your album this, and I can't name my tour it. They were like, you're going going to lose partners. We're going to lose our deals. Like, I was like, I didn't realize it'd be this controversial.
This
but I
is
did
that
it
why you
anyway.
have to strike out?
I did it anyway. Yeah, I had to strike out.
Right.
I said, let me censor myself since everybody's trying to censor me.
All right, this is something for me, right? Because when I came out, I used to rap as well. I had an album called Niggas on the Run Eating.
Yeah.
And they did not let me use that.
Obviously I know.
They made me change it to Now We on the Run Eating.
Crazy.
Do you think does bitch hold the same weight as nigga, or you don't think so? I'm asking because I'm naive.
Absolutely not.
Not okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the nigga is violent. It was used violently against us.
Yes.
You know, systemically. Bitch is derogatory, but I think there's a difference. Like,
but it's also to all races. When you
yeah. Okay. And specifically to women, it was a derogatory term used. I say that the similarity between bitch and nigga is the reclamation of it. I think the way Black people have reclaimed nigga, and like we could say it, but with like just the way women, we reclaim bitch. But if a man call me a bitch, it's a problem.
Right.
You better not fix your lips.
Yeah.
I'll be with my girls and be like, bitch, girl, bitch. But if a man go, bitch, I'll be like, bitch.
Right.
Like,
unless he's gay. Unless he's gay, because gay guys get away with it. I've seen it.
It depends on the tone in the relationship.
Okay. Okay, all right. You talking about the relationship with the gay guy? Okay.
Yeah, with me.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you can't just call me that just cause.
All right.
We gotta know each other.
You gotta know the person, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Hello?
I know you teaching me shit.
It's called nuance, which I think everybody lacks these days. We lack nuance, but it's nuance. You know what I'm saying? I do pick and choose.
Okay. I respect that. So let's take it from the beginning. How did this start, and how did you develop, you know, this love for the art? Like how did you start with this?
The art of music or hip hop or which one?
All of it.
Like
I grew up in a musical family. Yeah,
Okay.
I grew up in a musical. I grew up in the Church of God in Christ in Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
My whole family was the band, the choir, the congregation, the elders, the pastor, like cousins, great grandmothers, like, you know, so I grew up watching extremely talented musicians. My cousins are prolific drummers, organists, bass players, singers, but I didn't have that talent. I didn't think. As a kid, I was watching them like, wow, that's so incredible. So I was surrounded by music. When I moved down to Houston, I started learning about freestyle rap. And like, I thought Lil Flip was just like,
Flip's a legend.
oh my God. The freestyle king, like he would go on 97.9 The Box and he would freestyle. And I was like, oh my God. Like, so in where I grew up in the Southwest A-Leaf, Texas in the SWAT, like during lunch, you gotta...
So you listen
bang
to
on
Lil
that and
Flip.
everybody freestyle.
Okay.
Yeah, so you bang on the desk and you freestyle. So I kind of built that muscle and I was like, oh, I don't have to be a singer. I can rap.
Right.
And then, of course, I learned flute. So
flute came after all that?
No, flute was simultaneous.
Okay.
Like
I thought flute came first.
Flute was when I was 12. I was 11, 12. I was freestyling by the time I was 13.
But I'm just trying to picture like, I'm sorry, a black girl.
You had a crew, right?
Yeah, we had a song called "It Don't Matter Though,"
and because most people were like, I mean, that's not like our thing. Is like, hey, I want to go do the flute. Like, how the hell did you?
But you're from New York.
Yes, I'm from New York. I can't hide it.
Miami.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay.
But y'all don't got no football. Do you have football teams?
Yeah,
yes.
Of course. You talking about marching band? Marching band?
Wait, the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Okay, I know
the Hurricanes.
The Hurricanes. Why would y'all name it that? Y'all know y'all are at risk. Like,
we just had water chapel. Okay, but
anyway,
why
so you talking about the marching band?
Because marching bands.
Okay.
So marching bands is a big business in Texas. So the football teams are big business. So you need a marching band. So marching bands got a lot of budget because they needed a really good marching band for their football teams, college, high school. So you were encouraged to play an instrument in Texas.
Wow.
Yeah. So you could be in the marching band pipeline. So you could be in the football pipeline.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, I went from flute to piccolo. I was playing piccolo in the marching bands, and we were going to state competitions.
So it didn't have that stigma like band camp, like the nerds were in the band camp.
Band camp?
Yeah, you never seen the band camp?
I've seen American
Pie.
Pie.
Yeah. Oh my God, the worst thing ever was to be a kid in marching band when one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my pussy.
Wait,
God.
We must be ready.
Did she not say that? I was like, oh no, like, why did it have to be a flute?
Meanwhile, you're here with
Like, this needs to be a clarinet. God damn. But anyway, but no, of course I got the band nerd, like, thing, like band nerd. But whatever, in 5th grade, the band was the coolest thing you could be in.
Wow.
Yeah, we were playing like records off the radio. We were playing Biggie Smalls and Lil' Kim, and we was like leaning back and forth and like doing choreography. We were on the morning news, rapping and playing our instruments. Like it's Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like everything gonna be a little trio.
Yes. Let's make some noise for Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
So when did that go from, playing the flute to like saying, you know what, I'm going to develop rapping, and at the time without, I believe, Ghetto Boys, but there wasn't a lot of bands. There wasn't a lot of people from Houston, right?
No, but nah, she's talking about Little Flip era. There's plenty of people.
Okay.
I was from the Mike Jones.
Oh, Mike Jones era. Okay. Okay, wait, Mike Jones was giving out his number. Yeah.
Literally, we would call 281-330-8004.
You still remember the number?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my God. That was
Mike Jones.
so hip. That was so hip. You just threw it out there. Like,
But he popped out at the Houston Rodeo with me this year.
Oh, wow.
And we did Steel Tipping.
No, damn, that's in my notes. That's in my
Oh, my bad. But the funny thing is, he still got that number. He was like,
number was legit.
Look, and the number was first off, before we booked him for it, somebody was like, yeah, hit up, you gotta hit up Mike Jones, like, and I was like, yeah, what's his contact? My management sent me, they're like, here's his number, 281-330-80. I said, bitch, y'all don't even know, like.
That was his shit back then. Wow.
But they sent it to me like it was just like a regular contact.
Wow.
But that number apparently he still has, but it's just a hotline that blows up on his phone. He has another real number, but he ain't give it to me, but it's fine.
He is one of the best independent promotions ever in the history of music, period. Mike Jones is not going. Who is Mike Jones? Yes.
So
and then you can just call his number. Yeah. Like I believe all record labels bit his promotional. But all right, let's take it from there. So you're hearing this, and then because at one point you got to say to yourself, this is what I want to do. Yeah. And this is what I want to lock in on. When was that moment when you was like, yo, you know what?
I was in the 5th grade. I was in like literature. It was like the last period of the day. And my name was called over the speakers. It was like, Melissa Jefferson, can you come to the principal's office? I was like, oh my God. Everyone looked at me like I was in trouble. Right. I go to the principal's office. And my sister's there, and she's like, hey, we need to leave. And I was like, what happened? And she took me out of school, and she was like, we about to go see Destiny's Child. And I was like, oh my God. So she took me to the Walmart on Dunvale and Westheimer, and Destiny's Child, they had a stage built outside, and they performed for a huge crowd. And I watched them sing, and they signed CDs, and they did the gospel medley. You know, the Jesus loves me, that. And I remember I got full body chills, and I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to make people feel.
Church.
But it was just watching the effect that these girls had. They were young girls at the time too, had on all of us in the crowd, and we were all just quiet and paying attention. And I had a full body reaction to their vocals, and I was so inspired and so moved. And I was like, one day I want to make people feel this way at a show. Like, and that was kind of 5th grade is when I locked in.
Yo, this is so dope, man.
Yeah. I locked in.
I also heard that that one year your man kept putting up the Vanity Fair of you.
Yeah.
And he kept showing, he wanted you to remind yourself of who you are.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, I kind of have I'm not going to say I have imposter syndrome, but I feel like the world has always been kind of trying to invalidate me and kind of like tear me down a little bit. So in my brain, I never feel like I'm as good or you know what I'm saying, as successful as I actually am. And in my last house, I just moved into a brand new house, period. But in my last house, I didn't have any of my plaques. They were all in storage. I didn't have none of my magazine covers nowhere. My trophies and awards were all the way downstairs, somewhere I never went on a bookshelf.
We got Grammys, we got Emmys, we got all.
Yeah, and I was there for 3 years.
And you
and I never saw any of my accomplishments or any of my achievements. And I talk so bad about my career sometimes. Like, I'll be like, man, I just feel so underrated. I feel so slept on. Man, I just feel like I'm not doing enough and nobody gives a fuck. And my man was like, yo, where are your plaques? Like, you need to remind yourself of your accomplishments and the successes that you've done, because you need to change the way that you feel about yourself, because it's not true. And one day he was at the store and he saw
a vintage store.
Yeah, it was like a vintage store. And he saw the magazine there, and he was like, I got something for you. And he came over and it was a framed magazine with me on the cover. It was Vanity Fair, and it's my favorite cover of all time. Style. It was the first time I met Patty Wilson, and she styled me. I look so freaking cool. I feel like Rihanna. But anyway, and he was like, he put it right in front of my bed. So when I wake up, I see that. And he's like, remember who you are. And now in my new house, baby, I got plaques all over my plaques all over the wall.
I got plaques all over my house.
Plaques, okay? Plaques girl max, bitch.
Yes.
So I got my plaques everywhere. My trophies are right there. I got a trophy wall right when you walk in the house. I got my magazine covers, like, because you got to remind yourself of who you are, because this world's going to try to make you forget it.
Yeah, so dope. That is so dope. That's so dope. And it reminded me of my wife is over there. And when I wake up in the morning, it's pictures of me and her on vacation. And it's pretty much the same exact thing. So when I heard that about the Vanity Fair, I was like, maybe she did that to me subconsciously, like to make me always appreciate our life together. And damn, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
She wants you to remember how bad she is.
Yeah, that's right.
You're like, this is who you're married to, nigga.
That's right. So listen, I'm having so much fun, and I know we probably rushing this a little bit, but I feel like quick time was slime.
You want to get into quick time was slime? Let's get right into the drinking game.
I'm having so much fun. Like, I really.
You sent them, Has?
Yeah. Oh, they said? Okay.
Let's see.
Yes, I really want to give you your flowers, but I know we gave it to you already. But
wait, what are we doing? What's quick time with slime? What's the rules?
He's the explainer, bro.
I don't. Oh, there it is. So this is our drinking game. We're gonna give you two choices. Right?
Yeah.
You pick one of the choices. We do not drink. But if you say both or neither, basically you don't really want to answer it, or you want to be politically correct, then we all take a shot. But we really just want you to jog memories, tell us stories on anybody.
If you have any stories,
any stories on anybody we mentioned, any places, anything like that.
Because yes. Yeah.
So let's get our shots ready.
What a 1942.
Let's get our shots ready. Cool.
What a 1940. Who? 1940. Damn, I was trying to get pissy. We ended? I was trying to get pissy and talk shit.
No, we started.
This is where it starts.
We going in reverse.
This is where it starts. Go ahead, E. You want to start it on?
Mike Jones or Paul Wall?
Damn!
Get your shots.
How dare you?
You could say both or neither. And
Mike
we want
Jones
stories.
Well,
you already told us the Mike Jones story.
Okay, golly.
Yeah, but I'll do it on this.
Okay.
And it's your criteria. It could be anything.
Yeah.
It could be someone. It could be both.
I have a relationship with Paul Wall.
Okay.
And he got me my first grill from Johnny Dang.
Holy shit.
And I gotta give him his things. Like, I fuck with Paul Wall. Mike
He's a
Jones
good dude.
is like a legend, and he's like the reason why I really started getting into freestyle rapping and self-promoting.
Right.
But Paul Wall, I would say to this day, like, he sends me love. He'd be texting me. So I got to say Paul Wall.
Okay.
That's my
You don't have to take the shot.
Oh.
You answered.
Neither.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Sexy Red or Cardi B?
What's wrong with y'all? Why would you do this?
No,
That's not us. They did that.
I 1,000,000% agree with you, but that is the Dominican and the Colombian over there.
No, why would
We
you
call
do
that
this?
the cocaine section. Just letting you know. And they make these questions up. So yes,
They're trying to trip you up.
yeah, they're trying to. Yeah.
Damn,
It's not us.
They want you to say both so we can drink.
Yeah.
both.
Okay, both.
Period. I thought you were gonna say something. Yeah.
Because we don't get a lot of females here.
Yeah.
So we need to ask all female questions.
Cardi B is one of the, first off, smartest marketers. She's a creative genius. She gave me so much, like, she put me on so early in the game.
That's
and she's
a lot.
always giving me so much advice. She's like, bitch, don't be going online and crying. I'm like, okay.
See, Cardi could call you bitch.
Absolutely.
All right, my bad. I just gotta ask. I'm a guy.
Cardi B
So I
and
get-
the B stand for bitch.
Okay.
I bitch. But I really, really respect her grind, her hustle. Even I just said on Twitter, the way I'm self-promoting right now, I was really inspired from her last album.
When she
Am I
went
the
to the
Drama?
streets.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, let me
Oh, yeah.
kick it
She
up a
rode the
notch.
train.
She went out there.
Yeah.
Like, she did
When
the
she
old
was
school
like, let's
hustle.
put some gas
That
on this
old school
roll out.
touching the people.
Yeah, you got to be a woman of the people.
Yeah.
So I love her. Sexy Red is somebody who I just met because we did Hoes together.
Yeah, we were-
and like
we was
that
watching.
happened. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. That happened so organically.
Right.
And because I popped out with her at her show at Coachella, and I shook ass on a Labubu, and I was like, we should just do more of this. And it just,
I love when females get together. But let me get you
and she is so fucking cool. Like, there's a reason why she's on everyone's fucking album right now.
Right.
And it's because she's just such a likable person.
Right.
And she's really easy to work with.
Right.
Like, she's fire. Like, if y'all need her on the show, because she don't drink. She smokes.
Okay.
We were supposed to have her, actually.
Yeah, but I tell you this.
You gotta be smoke
We
champs.
come from the era of we
got that too.
smoke champs. We got smoke champs. We own that as well. But we come from the era where
I know you were a
it was
Brandy
just-
person. We got that already.
It was just actually Foxy and Kim.
Oh.
That's the era that we come
Yeah.
from.
Wow.
And Eve
now
and
that we
Missy.
have all of y'all, like I'm just being honest. Maybe it's me being selfish, but we love when y'all work together. We love when y'all we don't to tell you the truth. It's kind of like we don't want y'all to kind of act like guys. What I mean by that is like we can't get along, and we understand that. But why do you think females don't collaborate? Like I see you collaborating with a lot of people. Why doesn't at the app? Hold on, you ain't have to take the shot yet. Okay, all right, fuck it. I'll take it with
I
you.
said, let me take the shot so
I'll
I
take it
can
with you.
answer the question.
Cheers.
Why do you think?
Why do you think that females don't collab more? Like, or don't hold each other down? Okay, my bad.
Fuck.
You want some Mama Juana?
No, I'm gonna wash it down with some wine.
I ain't gonna lie.
I would disagree, and I would say that girls do collab a lot. Like you see
More. Okay.
Glorilla and Meg.
I like that.
Doing collaborations. You see Lotto and Cardi, Lotto and Glorilla, Lotto and Sexy Red. You see Sexy Red and SZA. Like
You know what? You're right.
Doja
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
and Rico Nasty and Doja and me. Like I don't think that there'll ever be like, I did a podcast years and years and years ago about the first ladies in hip hop, and I got to talk to Lil' Kim, and I got to talk to the queens, and they would tell me stories of how back in the day, like ladies' night was just because they was really just holding each other down. Like Missy would tell me stories.
That was
of
like
how
the only
they were
collab,
all
though.
best friends, and literally they were just pulling up to set, like. And to be in the video, just to be present with each other. I don't know if that could happen in 2026, but I will say that we as women, we collab with each other. But I'll say another thing. Fighting sells.
That's fucking
unfortunate.
It's true. Like the beef sells more than anything these days. You know what I'm saying? And you see the reaction when I put out positive music, and when I talk about loving everybody, I get roasted. Like they look at me like, not now, Lizzo. Like, don't hit us with that positivity shit. Like I've literally read them say, we don't want that empowering shit right now. I'm
From
like,
fans?
Yeah, from not fans, but just people on the internet. Because I don't think these people
can be fans.
Those people, man.
They can be fans
but
too.
it's the general consensus of humans, right? Like everybody is tussling. Like you think about the most popular shows, it's baddies, it's girls fucking knocking each other out. Like celebrities are going into boxing.
What's the shit in fucking Dominican Republic? These motherfuckers fight all day.
Fuck it. Like, everybody want to see. Donald Trump is building a fucking
the UFC. That's
fucking
wild,
ring in front of the fucking White House. Like,
Wait,
that just
time
goes
out.
to,
What?
He's building
They're doing a UFC fight in the White House.
I thought it was AI. I thought it was
No,
AI.
it's legit.
I thought it was fucking
legit.
Allen
For his
Iverson, my nigga.
birthday.
No.
And it's his birthday bash. It's Donald
For his
Trump's birthday
birthday.
bash.
The most ghetto shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Anyway.
Yeah, we're fucked.
I don't want to make noise for that, but in my mind, I kind of do. Like, it's kind of.
No, keep your hands far apart.
Okay.
Make silence.
Okay, make silence.
But it's crazy because it's like, that's just where we are.
Wow.
That's what gets people's attention. That's what wakes people up.
Right.
And these days, you got to wake it up.
All right.
You have to wake it up. But I would argue and say that the girls do get along and we do collab a lot. However,
You know what is overlooked by? Like, when you say, like, the Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, like, you know, feud, and it's like, that is so much covered. That when Cardi B and Nicki Minaj actually collaborated, they didn't actually cover it that same type of way. So that's the reason why I asked something like that.
like, bad news travels fast.
Yes, that's
Absolutely.
correct.
I've had bad news about me go far and wide, and then good news will come out and it's not a peep. And I'll be like, yo, why aren't y'all talking about this part? Why aren't y'all bringing this part up? You know, like so I honestly don't know what it is, but it's a reflection of society and culture. So we can't blame the girls. We can't blame like it's not our fault.
Okay.
Y'all eat it up.
I want to ask, you said that Ladies Night was the first. Before that, you had Moni Love and Queen Latifah working together a lot.
What was that? That was
UNITY.
No, UNITY
No.
was just
Ladies first.
Ladies First was the Angie Martinez record, right?
Yeah.
It was an original.
I'm just saying you were saying that
Okay.
Missy and them, that was the first time that the females working together. No, you had it going back
Right.
Queen Latifah and Moni Love.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
But that was different. That was just a different time.
Of course.
Like in society, in our economy as well. And what?
If you had the chance to recreate Ladies First, all up to you. Now this might be a shot. Like, and I got my shots ready.
Okay.
What ladies would Lizzo pick?
Can I just pick all the people I think will be dope on a record together?
Yeah.
Yes, you don't
With
even
no
have to
limits?
you don't even have to have a relationship with them. All the people you think would, like, Angie, Queen Latifah comes to you and says, "We want you to recreate Ladies First." But we also want it to be your idea, meaning like the new ladies of hip hop now. Who will you pick? This is a good one. I feel good about this one. Like,
Damn. Oh man. I would say me.
Obviously, it's your record.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat.
I think Doja Cat is like, she is probably the best, one of the best, like, that we have out right now.
Okay.
When it comes to aesthetic,
Fine.
when it comes to bars, when it comes to writing like pop melodies, like she is the full package. I would say Megan raps her ass off, but you can't tell all that ass.
So but write it down, Hass. So we got Megan, got
Doja.
'Cause I believe it's like 8 girls, right?
Okay, that's good to know.
No, it wasn't 8.
Cardi
was it
B,
8?
well, give me 8. Cardi B.
Cardi B. No, we're giving you 8. Don't worry about it.
Cardi B.
This is your ladies' night remake.
Oh my gosh. Lotto.
It was 5.
5.
Damn.
And it's Ladies Night, not Ladies First. We're confusing Ladies
Wait,
First
we
and
doing
Ladies
Ladies
Night.
First or
Ladies
Ladies
First and
Night?
Ladies' night.
That's 2 things.
By the
Ladies
way,
First
that's
is
your
the Queen
choice.
Latifah thing. Ladies Night is the one that he...
How?
We still on quick
Let's
time.
do
Let's line.
8.
Okay, let's do 8. So
Okay,
what you
'cause
got? She got
I
4.
said,
Okay.
wait, I said somebody else. I did.
It's like the symphony too.
I know. I said
all in
Megan,
the same game.
Doja, Cardi, Lotto, Doechii. Doechii can rap. There's just so many girls. You know who I really like, and there's some girls too, like Mona Leo. I think is really, really incredible. I think Flo Milli is incredible. This is like, I don't, there's not enough time in the day.
Rhapsody, I love Rhapsody. I think she's...
Rhapsody is incredible. Glorilla, Sexy Red. Oh, I hope I'm not missing nobody.
Yeah, you got.
You remember One Train when that record came out and it was all the rappers?
Yes, One Train.
That's my dream.
Yo, that's crazy. You in my head.
That's
dream.
What I was trying to say. My dream is to do a One Train record.
With all girls.
All the girls who rap.
You the only one who
it would be so crazy.
You the only one who pull it off.
So crazy. It could happen.
But I want to ask because I asked you just now. And
did I say sexy?
Yeah.
Okay. She said sexy. But I want to ask because I'm trying to be a journalist, not because I'm trying to.
Okay.
I'm trying to be like,
Where's my
do my job. Yes.
No, do your job. Do your job.
It was notably that you didn't say Nicki.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
I'm asking. If this gets awkward, we can move. We can move on. But because us as men, sometimes we don't understand. And I want to make this make sense. It's like sometimes it feels like when they say the black comedian, it's going to only be one black comedian. At one point, it felt like it could only be one black female, right? And then things happen, things transpire, and there's been way more.
I don't think that it was that it could only be one. There just was only one.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I don't have no ego in all of this. I don't have aspirations to be the queen of rap, the queen of pop, the queen of anything. Mm-hmm. So I can say this with my whole chest. Nicki Minaj ran like hip hop and rap for a long fucking time. Right. I remember there was some award show. I don't know if it was BET Awards or something. It was like best female rap. And I remember like the category maybe had 3.
Yeah, it was 3 of them. I remember.
And she was in it. And when they called her name, it was like, she kind of had to laugh at that. And because she's like, it's me. Right. And I can't imagine how that must feel to run it for that long and then to now have an influx of all of these, extremely talented young women who are rapping and extremely popular and successful and winning Grammys and getting number ones. And, I don't know how that feels. She's never done anything personally to me where I feel like I have an issue with her. She may have said things about me on the internet. A lot of people say things about me on the internet. So I don't have, there's no beef on my end with Nicki Minaj. I can still say that she's a great rapper and she has great records. But I can also say in the same breath, I don't like the way she's been moving and the way that she talks about me and the way she talks about my friends, like my real friends. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot like that. I'm allowed to not like that. And also respect and be like, yeah, but you're a great rapper. You're, like.
Did you have a relationship prior to this, or?
I did not. I don't have a relationship with her at all.
I thought you did have a relationship.
No, not at all. I think the internet doesn't. They think all famous people like hang out all the time, and I've had interactions with her, and I can say this with no ego, as a fan. I've had interactions with her as a fan at Met Gala. I'll be like, "Oh, can I get a picture?" Type shit. Mm-hmm. And that was it. I don't have this person's phone number. I've never had a conversation longer than 2 minutes with this person. I truly don't know her. I know of her. Right. So when I saw her like saying mean things about me, I was just like, where's this coming from? This is confusing.
I didn't know that.
But
I wouldn't have asked that if I knew.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings because there's nothing anyone can say at this point to hurt my feelings. But it's like she put herself in the position that she's in the queen's throne. You're in the queen's throne. Right. Okay. Right. I'm not going, and I'm going to stay over here. You know what I mean?
But it is true because like, it's like, with me, I thought all football players got along. My dumb ass invited Warren Sapp to a Michael Vick dinner. I didn't even realize Michael Vick is the quarterback and Warren Sapp is the guy that. And Michael Vick looks at me and he goes, "What type of shit is this, N.O.R.E?" And I'm like, "Holy shit!" So we are naive.
I'm a little oblivious too with certain things.
So we are naive. So we think that all females are supposed to get along. We think that this is supposed to, you know what I mean? Like we're supposed to hear a Lizzo record with Nicki. We feel like that's what we feel we're supposed to hear because we don't understand this. You understand? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're all naive to a certain extent. Yeah.
It's funny because back when my song Good As Hell first came out, it was in the Barbershop movie. Mm-hmm. It was a part of the Barbershop soundtrack, and it was the same movie Nicki was in. And there were talks of her hopping on a Good As Hell remix back then. And I remember being like, whoa,
I would love to hear that.
That's crazy.
I would love to hear that.
But other than that, like, no.
Right.
I fully moved into the pop world after that.
I love that.
And it just never happened. And I mean, I don't think it's going to happen the way she feels about me. I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, you on a Scary Movie soundtrack.
I am
right
on
now.
the Scary Movie soundtrack.
Yes, and when is it that drop?
Come on, Pivot.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying this so much. I'm so sorry.
Scary Movie and my album dropped the same day, June 5th.
dope.
It's
June
crazy.
5th.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
It couldn't be more perfect.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Yes, this is meant to be.
It's meant to be.
Let's go with Quick Time Slime. What's the next one? I forgot.
Right. Billie Eilish or Olivia Dean?
Billie Eilish. I think that Billie Eilish is kind of like an anomaly. Like, you know, she did something that I've. Ooh, you okay?
Yeah.
What kind of glasses? Oh, that's your phone. Damn. I thought it was your glasses.
It just wants your attention.
Damn, son. I think Billie Eilish. I think Billie Eilish did some new shit that we ain't never seen before. Like, I think that I everyone just has to like respect it. You know, like she came out with like SoundCloud rapper vibes, but like with like a jazz voice, making like kind of like emo music. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And it's like
and she's into hip hop heavy too.
Yeah, a hot honey sushi burger or something. Like she like created a new genre and she has like 7,000 Oscars and before the age of 21. So I'm like, hey bro, you gotta give her her things. Give it to Billie.
Yep. Okay. Next one.
Bun B or Scarface?
We fuck with your Houston roots now.
Bun B.
Well, they are. Remember.
Bun B, Uncle Bun.
Uncle
Bun.
And Trill Burgers. I love a
Trill Burgers.
Oh, damn it.
Let me tell you something. Beyonce had Trill Burgers at her show. Let me tell you something, baby. We was like, wait a minute. Wait, what is this? Allegedly, it's the best burger in the world. And I would agree. The allegations are true. But I also am a UGK, Pimp C, Bun B. Like, I came up on that. Like, Players Anthem is like the national anthem. Like, it truly is. If that song comes on in the club, I typed a text to a girl I used to see claiming that I found this cutie pie with who I want to be, and I apologize that this message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I done CC around town. Hate to see y'all smile, but I'd rather see her. Well, hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smile and wetness all around me. True, but I'm no island peninsula, maybe. Makes no sense. I know, crazy. Give up all this pussy cat that's in my lap. No looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with rearview mirrors. They dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped. I'm so like a pip. I'm glad it's night, so the light from the sun will not burn me on my bun. When I shoot the moon, high jump the broom. Like a preemie out the womb, my partner yelling, too soon, don't do it. Reconsider, read some litter. Sure, on the subject, you sure? Fuck it. You know we got your back like Cairo Pratt. Yeah, if that bitch do you dirty, we'll wash her ass out like in detergent. Hurry, go on to the altar. I know you ain't a pimp, but pimp, remember what I taught you. Keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Hey, keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Hey, these girls are smart, 3 stacks. These girls are smart. Play your part.
I'm not gonna lie. You absolutely do not have to take a shot, but I'm taking a shot for you. That was so beautiful. Oh my God.
That was great.
Iconic. Okay, next.
Yeah.
Leon Thomas or Ty Dolla?
I didn't make this up. That's not me.
That one's crazy. That was crazy. Ty Dolla $ign has made such a contribution to records for so long. We got to give it to Ty Dolla $ign.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pick up the Ty Dolla $igns. I got a record dropping with him. He reconstructed my whole record. So yeah.
Period. Yeah, that man is a genius.
He took my shit and said, with Vibes Cartel. Let me also big up Vibes Cartel. He also big up. I don't know why I threw a V up. I was like, but yes, so you can give it to Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one because I want to take another shot. I don't know why.
I know, I'm sorry.
Nas or Jadakiss?
Ooh.
Oh, Jadakiss, he's so sweet. I don't know him, but his little.
Look at Jada. Wow.
But we have to go with Nas.
It's his birthday too. His birthday just passed. Happy birthday, Jadakiss. Oh, your birthday too. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Hector. Happy birthday, my brother. Happy birthday, Eddie Giggs. Bro, it's too many of y'all,
My wife's
bro.
birthday was the 27th as well.
Your wife's birthday? Goddamn.
27th of April?
27th of May. And then my
Andre
birthday the next day.
Yo, it's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of these motherfuckers. What sign is y'all?
Gemini.
Gemini, man. Come on.
My wife's birthday's coming up too. Oh my God.
Well, aren't you a Taurus?
I'm a Taurus.
You're right before
I'm right
us.
before it.
Yeah, my daughter's a Taurus.
After Gemini season, I'm just exhausted, man. It's too much of y'all.
I'm sure.
It's too much of them.
We gotta give it to Nas.
Okay.
Nas is like one of the kings of rap.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I like how you big Jada up, but then you took back your dad.
Listen, I'm all about peace.
She took her dad back.
She took her dad back. Okay. We love them both, Nas and Jada. Yes, we love them.
Chris Brown or Usher?
We want to see this in verses as well.
This is crazy. This is crazy. But I have to tell y'all, I got into a drunken argument at 3 a.m.
I want to hear
with
about
my
it.
friends. Because,
I want to hear about it.
Because, and this is no disrespect to any of these people in this lineup, but I was alone. You know, it's like, what opinion do you have that'll have everyone like this? And it's like the nice.
You was arguing with yourself?
No, man.
No, I was alone in my principles.
Oh, okay.
It was me and a group of my friends, and we were all drunk, and we was watching music videos, 3 a.m. I was alone in my principles. We was just like, if you put Chris Brown, Usher, Omarion, I can't
You threw
remember.
Omarion in there. I think Chris Brown and Usher is enough.
I know, but I was
you
like,
threw
but we
Omarion
was
in
like-
there. You just wanted it to be complicated.
But we said you put them all in a room,
Ooh.
and it's like it's the category is singing and dancing. Who's coming out alive?
Ooh. Yo, y'all had a tough conversation.
It was
At
really
3 in the morning?
It was really tough.
Yeah, that's really tough.
But I stand behind, and this is no disrespect. There's no disrespect to nobody.
Hold on. I feel like we need a drum roll before you announce who you went with.
Ready?
Because you picked somebody, right?
I did.
All right, let's
And
do a drum
that's
roll. Let's do a drum roll, guys.
Usher. And let me tell you why Usher. Let me tell you why.
I love how you Usher. You put the Usher on there. I love it. Yeah.
Because in New Flame, this man sang, ticked, and did the moonwalk at the same fucking time. When he's like, baby, 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 baby. Do y'all remember when he ticked into a moonwalk? I swear to God, and I kept screaming, put on New Flame, put on New Flame. And they were like, damn. I was like, put it on. And they put it on, and he ticked into a moonwalk, and everybody was like, we agree. We agree.
Okay.
Only Usher can tick into a fucking moonwalk. And then years later, that shit went viral on the internet. They was like, you remember that part of New Flame where he ticked in a moonwalk? Yeah, I bet you do remember now. But I've been standing behind Usher before the Super Bowl, before everything. I said, Usher got it. Y'all, this man is very, I don't want to say he underrated because it's Usher, but his runs, the tone of his voice, his musicality and his dancing, there's nobody like, I'm drunk now. There's nobody like him. There's nobody like him.
You are so smart. I'm gonna be honest. You are articulate as a motherfucker. Like, yes.
I'm a good drunk.
Yes.
But that is no shade to no one else in this category. This is not.
No, it was only Chris Brown. You put Omarion in.
I did put Omarion in there because I think that it's a comparable argument. I think all three of them is like it's equally yoked. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all right. So. And then Chris Brown had the crazy VIP section.
Oh, man.
But Usher was breaking marriages up. He was out here. He was out here
putting cherries in mouths.
Yo, he was like
dunking.
that.
And why do you look like balls? That wasn't lost on me.
They wasn't thinking a second time. Like they were like,
they was
wait
going
a minute.
in. They was going
this
in.
is crazy.
Ready for the cherries?
I was not ready for the cherries. That's why I couldn't go.
No, I respect the woman that didn't go.
No, I'm just kidding. I love Usher.
Okay, yeah, I love Usher too. Let's go.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
Oh,
No, I'm leaving.
Both.
Where's my
do you
publicist?
have any stories?
Where's my publicist? I have to go.
I can tell. Is that your publicist? No, I'm sorry. You look like a publicist. I apologize.
This period. This is
apologize.
what I'm gonna say. I have to say this. How lucky are we to be able to experience or have experienced or witness the kind of artistry that Michael Jackson and Prince gave in real time?
Right.
Like,
you're right. You're right.
I'm saying,
You're
like,
absolutely
nobody,
right.
it's like, this is Mozart level shit.
No, you're right.
That in 150 years, people are still going to be talking about these artists. And I honestly feel like there's just it's not even possible to be like that no more. Great. Because people we got too many cell phones. We got too many distractions to, like, what they had was sitting at home working on their craft.
They were dialed in.
Over and over.
Yeah.
Do you know the blisters and the bleeding that you have to have on your fingers to play guitar the way Prince played guitar?
Yes.
But that comes from hours of sitting and just playing. Like, that's not going to come to you after going viral on TikTok. It's just not going to happen.
Yes.
Like, Michael Jackson was working on his spins in a dance studio from 7 p.m. to 6 in the morning. They don't do that no more.
I mean, never mind that he was in the Jackson 5 doing that as a little kid as well.
As a little kid, working from 9 years old. And not just working, but the most famous family band in the world actually invented what a pop family band is and invented what pop stardom is. They literally, and that's what I always say about Janet. She is the queen of pop because they invented pop. They invented it. Like, tell me who was doing pop before the Jacksons.
Nah, that's real.
Like, they were doing disco. They were doing disco. They were doing funk. They were doing rock and roll. Who was doing pop? I'll wait.
Yeah, I don't know if that genre even existed.
Exactly. Like, Motown literally invented what modern pop is today.
Right.
So for me,
Damn, and you said Motown.
yeah.
I mean, that's
That's a black label. That's one of the blackest
Detroit.
labels. That's
What up,
Detroit.
though? Yeah, but they created that.
Yes.
Like, in one of the darkest times for Black people in modern American history.
Wow.
Second, because I'd say, some darker times.
Yeah.
But in the 60s, and I would say in the 20th century, one of the darkest times, they were creating light pop music, and they were like, and it was intentional. It was like,
and they were winning.
And they were winning. And they were doing it FUBU for us, by us.
Yes.
And they were like, they divested from the majors who were run by, non-Black people. And they said, let's do this ourselves because they're paying us a penny for a hit song. I'm about to do this myself. And they did. And they created what we have today. They created what we have today. So the impact Michael Jackson had is there's nobody. I
don't think there's ever been a pop star of that magnitude. And
it will never happen again, baby. It just is impossible.
This is so beautiful, your answer. I don't even think I want you to answer.
No. So we're drinking.
I'll drink for you. You don't have to.
She got the Prince.
Okay, now you're going to
is the greatest guitar player of all time.
All right.
There's nobody. I'm sorry, Eric Clapton. I'm sorry. What's Chuck Berry? I'm sorry to this man. Like, it's Prince. There's nobody. But I think that because his songwriting was so incredible, and his voice was so incredible, and his showmanship was so incredible, and his keys were so incredible, and his legacy so incredible,
business.
and his everything. His branding was so. You forget that this man literally would turn a guitar into a big slew-footed bitch.
Yeah.
He'd be playing the guitar during Purple Rain, and they'd be like, and I'm like, who's singing? It's the fucking guitar. And it's crazy. Like, there's nobody. There's.
Wait, that was the guitar?
That was the guitar.
Oh, my God.
That was him singing on the record. But there's footage of him doing a guitar solo to Purple Rain, and it sounded like a woman singing.
Right.
But it's the guitar.
Right.
Like, there's just nobody who's touching him when it comes to musicality. You know the story that Michael Jackson, if he had an idea, he would run to the studio because if he went to sleep, Prince would take it.
Yes.
That's how tapped in Prince was.
And they had their beef that wasn't known until later.
I'm going to be honest with you. we always ask about Michael and Prince right, on this show because I haven't got the chance to meet them either.
Oh.
I never did. But I love their beef.
But you know what's so crazy? Michael named his kid Prince.
Oh, that's right.
I did not remember that.
You think it was after Prince?
Yes.
You think?
They as much, and that's what I love about when they say beef. That's the difference between what they had. It was
you know
a level
what?
of
You
respect.
right. Yo, you
Prince
right.
trying to run over Michael Jackson.
I'm sure
That's
he did.
further than respect.
He was a Gemini.
Prince? Prince
Okay.
is a
A June,
shit.
a June Gemini.
And
The craziest
Biggie
one.
Tupac was the June. Biggie was the
Oh
May.
my God. You guys are
Yeah,
crazy.
Geminis will take it to hell.
Yeah, it's true. It's
But
true.
you know, deep down inside, he respected what Michael did, and you could
Right.
tell that Michael respected. Did y'all
No,
see-
they absolutely
did y'all
respect
see
each
the
other.
clip
No, we-
of James Brown performing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get on stage and then Prince roll up on his security's back.
That was Teddy Riley talking about
Yeah,
that.
Teddy Riley told us that, yes.
Michael had him see the tape to Teddy. It was
We
quiet.
don't even have nothing comparable to that today.
And you know who we had? We had Will I Am. And Will I Am told us a night where he performed and he invited Prince. And
No, he invited Michael.
He invited
and Michael said Prince is a meanie.
And then Mike, yeah, he said, he's like,
Michael Jackson
he said
shit.
he's a meanie.
He's a meanie.
Yeah.
by the way, how did you know? He said that's exactly how Will I Am said. He's a meanie. And I was like, I had never even heard that word before.
Right.
I was like appalled because I was like, what does that mean? Like a meanie?
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, he was a mean person. And I was like, Prince? And then you hear the stories about Prince of him playing basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I heard he was
Jugging.
I heard he was a dog on the
Absolutely.
basketball court. Okay, let's
handles.
go.
Oh, we're
Okay.
drinking for that because that's
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Basically said both without saying both.
Yeah. I don't even want you to answer. I don't because
Cheers.
There is no answer.
I don't think it should be. I think
no
you answered it correctly. Salud. Let's go.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
I hate y'all.
Remember, it's them. It's not us. Please don't direct it to me and him.
Oh, God.
And their name is Hazardous and Mr. Lee, just in case.
Okay.
If you want to like throw a hex on them.
Yeah,
something,
no, literally,
like,
I was thinking, I was like, what do I tell my ancestors after this? Beyonce or Rihanna? Once again, how lucky are we? Like,
to have both. Yes, you're correct.
you know what I really realized? I grew up with Rihanna, but like she was the most famous pop star in the world. I didn't grow up literally with her. I mean,
I know what you
grew
mean.
up watching her.
Right, as a fan.
And we're like similar age, and she was the biggest pop star in the world. And I feel like kids today don't have that.
Yeah.
Kids today, because where are the tween channels? Like, there's no Disney or Nickelodeon. Like, there's no all that. There's no pop stars popping out at that age anymore.
We got Lizzo though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had that.
But she's saying that age range.
But
I know.
most of our pop stars are in their mid to late 20s and 30s at this point. And it was so interesting. Like, wow, Rihanna really gave us a lot from like the age of 16.
Right.
And was doing like Pon de Replay 16. Like, that's
Pon de
crazy. Beyonce Destiny's Child 14, 15.
Wow.
No. Incredible. I have to say, I have to go with Beyonce because Beyonce is one of.
You're repping Texas right now.
I'm repping Texas. She's one of the most important figures to my life.
That's respect.
Like,
That's respect.
when I say in the 5th grade, I'm out here on a track in Houston sweating, trying to run and sing at the same time. Because I was like, this is what Beyonce does. And this is how she trains. And like, just watching her perform, I've seen every single tour. I've seen Beyonce at the rodeo in 2004. Like, let's be real. Like, she is the artist of my life.
The rodeo is in my notes, so this is a big thing for y'all guys.
It's a big thing. It's
Yes,
Texas.
Okay.
But
Is that equivalent to y'all like Summer Jam? Or
no, I think it's bigger than that.
Okay, all right, my bad.
Because Summer Jam or like those types of things will be in an arena. This is a stadium.
Yeah, this will be in
It's like our Super Bowl.
Okay. Oh, fuck yeah. All right. Let me.
But
You're
I would say Beyonce, though I love Rihanna so much and I think she's the coolest person in the world and she actually can't do any wrong, Beyonce is like the the artist of my life.
I respect.
Yeah. You don't need to take a shot though.
Oh, okay, we don't need to take a shot.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
All right. Whitney Houston or Amy Winehouse?
Oh,
Whitney.
I'm about to say, damn, I can answer that one.
Yeah, Whitney.
And rest in peace to both.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to both. I think Amy Winehouse was very cool, and it's tragic, you know.
Tragic for both.
Whitney is like, she don't got no business being gone. Like when I see videos of Whitney, I get mad that she's not here. Like I wanted her to know who I was so bad. I wanted her to, so she could shout,
right.
Lizzo, feeling good as hell. Like that would just be my dream. At an award show for Whitney to shout me out.
Yeah.
But yeah, Whitney, like there's nobody, I would say when it comes to great vocalists, I always say Karen Clark Sheard is the greatest singer of all time. Living or dead, Karen Clark Sheard. But Whitney is right there. Right there next to her.
I respect that.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. Little Flipper, Slim Thug.
This is the way we ball. Yeah, we like to Little Flip, man. Little Flip is the freestyle king. Like, we love Slim Thug. Slim Thug is...
We love them both.
We love Slim Thug.
They're
But
Drink Champs alumni both.
Yeah, both of them.
I mean, y'all don't know the impact Lil Flip had on me going on the radio and just freestyling off the dome in the morning.
Get out of
Like
here.
I would call into 97.9 The Box and I would do the Mad Hatter Morning Show and they'd be like, "What's up, y'all? What you gotta say? Who's on the mic with Hatter's crew today?" I'd be like, "My name is Lizzo and I'm from the Southwest. You know, I'm coming down with the S on my chest. That may cool and that may be, but where you call it from? Which show said G? SWAT from the fucking SWAT." Oh, I didn't cuss.
Okay.
I don't got a little bitch, I got a lot. You know, whatever. I'm making that up. But I won tickets to see 50 Cent because I won the freestyle. And I remember I won tickets to see a lot of concerts because I would constantly wake up early and win the freestyle challenge because of Lil Flip.
Right.
And one day I remember they put me on hold because they were like, "You won tickets, be on hold." And Mad Hatter, he came in, he was like, "Hey," he's like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "My name's Lizzo." He was like, "You're really good." And I was like, "I'm about to be famous." When I was like 14.
This is the radio. This is the radio show, yeah.
But Lil Flip completely, like, he was like my number one inspiration to like be a freestyle rapper. Like I love freestyle rapping because of him.
All right.
Okay, I'm long-winded. Why?
No, you are great.
Bruno Mars or Lady Gaga?
Woo! Bruno Mars. I don't have personal stories about either of them. Because I you know, I've had interactions with Bruno because we work out of the same studio. So I see him walk by and I'll be like, and Bruno actually gave me notes on one of my records that I put out on my last album on Naked. And I remember he was like, "You got to make this sexier." Because I was trying to make it like political and like empowering. And he was like, "Who you getting naked for? The world? For politics?" And I was like, "Oh," he's like, "You getting naked for your man?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Then write about that." I was like, damn. Like, he's so good.
And straight up, like, just
Straight
like that.
up.
Yeah.
And like, he don't got time for no bullshit. He'll be like, "Get it together.
Right.
Make it a hit." And I'm like, "Yes, sir." But I have to go with Bruno because Bruno is just, you know what's so fire about him? He only got like 30 songs out. Like, if you really think about it, his discography is like 10 for 10. Like he don't miss. It's really crazy. Like, really look up his discography and see how many albums he put out and how many records. He put out albums with 10 songs on it.
Right.
And it'll be like one of them has 1 billion streams on every album.
I didn't realize that.
That nigga got like 3 albums out.
I didn't
with
realize
10 songs, he probably like 30 songs.
I didn't realize that.
And they're all hits. So like I think is just really, he's an
And then he got an album with
Anderson .Paak.
Oh my God, not Swag Swisher. What are they called?
What's the name of their group? The
Swag Swisher. Why do I want to say Swag Swisher? That don't make no sense.
But I like him.
They're called
it's L though because they wear the wigs.
What is the Anderson .Paak? Shibbidi-bidi.
Come on, Hash. You standing there with your phone?
It's called Silk Sonic.
Silk Sonic.
Silk.
Okay, all right.
God damn, my brain was like the
All right,
hamster.
shit. We about to hire Lizzo and fire you, motherfucker. Jesus.
Baby, the gerbils on my wheel were like, wake up. Yeah, I said Swag Swisher. Silk Sonic.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You got another one?
Missy or Lauren Hip?
Yeah, no. And now it's time to go.
Yeah, wait, because we know you're going with Missy.
And you know, you really thought I thought y'all ate with Michael and Prince, but Missy and Lauren, This is probably one of the hardest questions I've ever been asked.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
I'm
this
taking a
one's
shot for
hard.
that then.
I could literally cry thinking about both of these women and their impact they've had on me just by existing.
Oh, wow.
I am actually afraid. Okay, let me tell you why Lauryn Hill is just like one of the greatest of all time. She had one solo album out,
Yep, one
and
solo.
it's still considered
One of the greatest of all time.
a GOAT. And it's great. Like, who else can do that? I don't know.
And she still tours off of it to
Hello,
this day.
and we show up. I just saw her at Dave Chappelle's show.
And we don't care if she come late or not. We
She
don't
was
care.
on time at Dave Chappelle's show. She Miss Hill.
No, because a lot of y'all be complaining about her coming late. We don't.
I had no complaints.
Yeah,
Miss
I don't
Hill,
have no complaints.
I waited. I sat there and I waited for that band to set up. It was worth the wait, honey. And that band, but that band, baby, like she's like James Brown with that band. She's the band leader and she controls it. But I have to say, so Miseducation changed my life because I've never heard anyone rap as good as they sing and sing as good as they rap.
That is
I've never heard that in my life.
That is the truth.
Honestly, you can't name nobody, maybe besides me, bitch. I'm trying to get in that echelon. But you can't name nobody who's really doing it like that. Soulful vocals with runs, melismas, and you could just be a thing. Like Jasmine, melisma is like a run.
Yeah, I can tell you went to all your classes.
I did. I studied music theory in college.
Okay.
But I would say she sing like Jasmine Sullivan and she rap like Black Thought. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yo,
that description is ill.
Crazy.
Yeah, that description is
Nobody can do
perfect.
that.
I'm taking a shot even if
take
you
a
don't
shot.
want to.
But hold on. I'm
But
gonna tell you
Missy-
how ill she. Hold on, before you keep going, how ill she is. So these guys send the list, right? And sometimes I think they're doing some crazy research where they come up with a name that I've never heard of in my life. And I said Lauryn Hip. Because that's what they wrote, HIPP. And you knew it was Lauryn Hill.
Wait, you said hip?
Yeah.
Please run that footage back. Oh,
I said Lauryn Hip, and then you said you went into Lauryn Hill.
I was confused.
Yeah.
I was confused.
So you salute to you.
I can't believe you said Lauryn Hill.
Because I was like,
she looked right through your drunkenness.
Because when you said that's hard, I said Lauryn Hip must be
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, who the fuck is
Yeah,
Lauryn?
but you were like, obviously, Missy. I said, huh?
No, I was like,
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I was like, Lauryn Hip must be the illest.
I guess.
But I'm gonna give. Oh, and you know what else is another thing? I've had collaborations with both of them in different ways. Miss Hill, she cleared the doo-wop That Thing sample.
Wow.
For one of my records on my last album called Break Up Twice that I did with Mark Ronson. Dun, dun.
Right.
And then
Respect.
Missy Elliott on my first album, we did Tempo together. So I'm very indebted to both of these women. Missy Elliott, can we just clear the stage?
Yeah.
Missy Elliott is when you talk about who's one of the best producers in the game, Missy. Who's one of the best writers in the game, Missy? Yeah. Who's one of the best rappers in the game, Missy? Who's one of the best creative directors in the game, Missy? Who's best videos, Missy? Best style, Missy. Dance.
Look at the videos. Yep.
The way she puts dancers on it and bigged up hip hop dance in that time. It had that little girl Allison doing the little white girl that was dancing and shit.
Yep.
Like the way Sierra.
I forgot
she discovered Sierra like.
And she seems like a good human.
Yeah, and just a good person. Missy, I think, is she's always on my top 5.
I love that.
She's always on my top 5 when you talk about rappers, when you talk about musicians, when you talk about anything. And Missy put me and believes in me. One of the few people to believe in me when nobody else was believing in me. I got to go work with her in a studio years and years and years ago in Atlanta. And
actually, y'all both be in the studio together.
Yes, but I've never seen her record. Allegedly,
oh yeah,
she don't play that game. She not no. So I've never seen her record. But we were but I saw her get behind the boards, and I was like, oh my God, I was like shaking. But we were in the studio, and I remember
I did a record with Missy. I never saw her record.
Think about it.
I didn't even know.
When you think about it, you ain't never
I think
seen
Tim told us that here on Drink Champs.
No,
I'm saying I did my own record.
He told us that
Swiss
about
Beats.
her.
Yeah,
because you know what? She's a genius.
Yeah,
and she's not about to give you the sauce. Like I don't know why, but I think she's like Prince in the way where I don't even want to see it.
You want to see behind the curtain, right?
Oh my God, I know it's got to be fire.
Right.
Wow.
And meticulous and special. But anyway, she had me in the studio and she sat me in the booth and she would just play beats and she would have me freestyle on the beat and she'd be like, okay, next beat. and I would freestyle on that. She'd be like, okay, next beat.
But when you freestyling, are you freestyling in the booth or are you freestyling outside?
In the booth, recording.
So it's actually being recorded.
Oh yeah, she has so many demos of me just freestyle, rapping and singing on songs and writing songs. And she was like, you got a genius brain. And I was like, I didn't hear anything else she said after that because I was like, she was trying to give me, she was like, and when you have a genius brain, I was like, I don't know what she said because Missy Elliott called me a genius.
But first of all, let me ask you, how did y'all connect?
We're both on Atlantic Records and they knew I was a huge fan. Like when I first walked into Atlantic Records, there's portraits of all the artists on the walls. And when I saw Missy, I just stood and I was like, I love you. And I think I begged. 2 people I begged Atlantic Records to work with when I first joined, Missy Elliott and Cardi B. When Cardi B first joined and she was fresh off Love and Hip Hop and I heard the news that she got signed to Atlantic, I said, please let me do a song with Cardi B. I love her because I've been watching her since she was eating corn on a cob in the strip club. So, but Missy, I was like, please, if there's ever a way to collaborate with her, to work with her. And I got to go work with her. And those songs, I don't know if they'll see the light of day. But then a few years later, when I wrote Tempo, I was like, what if Missy got on this? And I sent it to her and she did it and we did the video and the rest is her story. So I long-windedly will go with Missy Elliott.
I want to say a story. I want to say a story that I told to my brother-in-law. When you first came out, I called Mike Kaiser. I called Todd Moscaris. I called Julie Greenwald.
Oh.
And I said, get behind her.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a record with you.
Really?
They did not give me access to you. But I knew. So what you just said about Missy is I feel so great because this is something I did behind your back, in a good way. You know how people talk behind your back and that's a bad thing?
Yeah.
But this was something that I gave.
As long as they talking.
Yes. I was like, yo, I wanted to do a record with you. And they were like, you sure? And I was like, yes. And I was like, I wanted them to know how much of a star I believed who
Thank
you are.
you.
And you became
Yeah.
Did I not tell you that? So this is my brother-in-law. And my wife. I was like, yo. I said, I knew you don't know this. I know you didn't. I know you didn't know this. That, and because they were Def Jam.
Yeah.
And then they moved to Atlanta.
Right. Yeah. Junior Def Jam.
And I can't claim your success. I just said I saw it and I said I wanted to co-sign it and
you know what's so crazy? I feel like nobody was fucking with me for so long, but I realized I was just being kind of gatekept.
Yeah, you probably were.
And I was like, how come nobody wants to work with me? And then turns out it was like, oh, everyone wants to work with you. You just tell them no.
You probably were.
I was like,
yes. Because they basically told me no in the most respectful way. They was like, you know what? She's new and you're kind of older. I was like, oh shit,
super thug.
But you know what's crazy? There's a story about Lil Yachty, and he had a song Oprah Bank Account,
and he wanted
got Drake on there, and he was like, I wanted Lizzo, but she didn't want to do it, and I was like, wait, I didn't even know.
1,000,000% believe him because I might not be Lil Yachty, but I'm in that section of me putting to work, and they were like. Not for right now.
That would have been so fun.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna take a shot for that. I'm gonna take a shot.
Should I take a shot? I'm gonna get a little pissy.
No, you're doing great.
Nah, you seem so good.
You got another one?
Yeah, we got 5 more.
Oh shit.
Eminem or Busta Rhymes? We can go quick.
Oh, I love this one. Eminem or Busta.
This is crazy because I am born in Detroit. What up, Toe?
Yeah.
And 8 Mile. 8 Mile did change. I was wearing a black hoodie for 2 years after that shit came out. So I can rap in the back and the knapsack in the back. But
Cheddar Bob and shit.
Hello, Be Rabbit. And that is my karaoke song, Mom Spaghetti. But wait, who's the other rapper?
Busta Rhymes.
Busta. I have to give it to Busta Rhymes. You know what I really feel like? Busta Rhymes, first off, that's my tourist brother. But second off, when I really think about it, he might be one of my earliest memories of a hip-hop music video. I think he might have
That's
been
some
like,
of the illest hip hop videos.
yeah.
He has some of the
Videos.
best.
That if you really want to,
Yeah.
I remember like that's a memory that's unlocked in the back of my brain. Like one of my first memories of seeing like a rap music video.
Yeah, that's so dope. Because
Yeah.
I remember that. But I'm in like a different thinking. So when she says that, I'm thinking she's thinking it like how I see hip hop, the hip, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and you saying that's one of the first memories of that's crazy.
I've seen a rap music video was that.
That's crazy.
That one and I Can't Stand the Rain. Like I remember being like, what? Like that's an early, like I might have been the first rap.
Missy. Okay, okay.
Might have been the first like rap music videos I ever like saw. And so what's interesting about Busta is his career and the way he's able to evolve.
Yeah.
He went from
He's still outside.
Oh my God. All the way outside.
He's hella outside.
Oh, he's outside.
You know how like
I'll be calling him getting tired.
Y'all know,
I'll be
you know
yo.
Max Martin, the producer, like how he was producing for like people in the 80s,
Right,
like
yeah.
Ace of Base and then Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys, but he got records with Taylor Swift today. Busta is similar in that way for hip hop,
1,000,000%.
where he has records with people who rap like late 80s, early
Yeah, he
90s,
transcends generations.
and he got Look at Me Now with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And it's like crazy. Like, who is really able to do that in rap? I don't know.
No one.
I don't know.
No one.
But he has an elastic voice. He has a huge
I love that
personality.
she knows-
I just know my shit and I love music so much. Busta Rhymes, I think, is one of the most musical. Oh my God. You know what my favorite? Him and Janet.
Of course.
Gotta make it scream my name. And you know that little white drop on her lip? You know that's supposed to be nut?
Whoa, what?
Yeah. You know that whole music video is a female orgasm.
And you know this for fact?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, right? Because that tunnel, you know that tunnel that she's standing in and it's dripping and it's like pulsating and she's standing in there and she has that's the walls. And then
I was just paying attention that she kept saying what, and I was like,
Jen had a joint together.
Yeah.
You made it something else.
Well,
right?
I didn't
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this video totally
I didn't
different
know
now.
this when it first came out. I learned this in the last 5 years.
Yeah,
But
Janet had nothing on her lip.
it was that little white drop was like a, and then
Out of control.
Remember when Busta was coming in like a soldier?
Doesn't help that his name is Busta right there.
Now you know, Mr. Rainbow.
We're gonna have to ask
The
Busta.
more you know. No,
Busta's gonna
ask
call.
Busta. That's it.
I don't think he.
I can't. I want to call him right now, but I know him. He be like, "Yo, God, call me when you get off the park." So I know that, but
Well,
but
yes.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's the
As
first
soon as
time
we
I
get
heard
off, I'm calling it.
Rewatch it. Rewatch it.
And if it's not, we don't mind because this was a great footage.
Okay, next,
okay, what's
next.
next?
All right,
Yeah.
Alicia Keys or Erykah Badu?
We had them both on here, and they both smoked too.
Oh,
Yeah, they did.
I believe it.
They both smoked.
Damn. Alicia plays an instrument. Erica's voice is her instrument. I have to go Erykah Badu. I have to go Erykah Badu, Texas. She a Dallas girl.
I forgot that part.
I know Texas is going to win every time. Alicia Keys. I remember being like, "There's no one more beautiful to her." When she came out with no one, when she had the dual pianos, I was like, "There's no one more beautiful than her, and no one more talented, no one more incredible." But what Erykah Badu did for neo soul is just when you think about the way they ushered that genre in and defined it. And was so blackety black. Like, you look back at On and On, and you're like, wait a minute, this is like the blackest shit I've ever seen in my life. This is like Color Purple Shugs, like in unapologetic.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She shaved her head.
Yeah.
And wore headscarves that touched the ceiling. She's just an anomaly. She's an alien.
Right.
And I love her. I really do love Erykah. Like, every time I see her, it's always like this. She got green eyes and she just stares at you in the eyes and it's like, it makes you uncomfortable, doesn't it?
She has a great spirit.
Might want to look away.
Yeah, great.
No, and then she gave
Uncomfortable in like a good way.
Was it incense? And
Oh, that smells like her vagina?
yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
She gave,
She's I mean, and we won it, and it sold out. Did it not sell out?
It did sell out.
Did it not sell out?
Yeah.
I love
Sonny
her.
got it on the black market.
I think she's very, very. I think she's very, very important, and I think she's gonna go down in history.
I believe so too. I believe.
All right.
Good.
Lotto or Glorilla? Dale que tú puedes.
Tell me what you think.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You can
Tell
do
me
it,
if you
yeah.
can. That's what you said.
You can do it, kind of, right? Dale que tú puedes.
Oh, you can do it?
Yeah.
Oh, you said dale.
Dale que tú
I thought you
puedes.
said dame.
No. Dame is give
I thought you said, give me what you think.
No, dame.
Okay, sorry. Lo siento. Lotto or Glorilla? Damn, that's really hard.
Let's take a shot.
Yeah, that's really hard. That's really hard.
I'm gonna help you.
Shot
out.
o'clock?
That's really hard.
Yeah, shot o'clock.
Yeah, yeah, that's hard.
I'm gonna make this is gonna get worse.
All right.
Stevie Wonder or Lionel Richie?
That's from the shot. Stevie Wonder.
Oh damn.
All right.
Sorry, was that too fast?
No.
All right.
You know, I love the Richies. I absolutely adore the Richies. I think that Stevie Wonder is one of the greatest artists of all time.
Did you see him
I agree.
playing? Pat,
Yeah, that was
day?
crazy.
Yo, he did 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Can we talk about this? Is this a safe space?
Yeah, we've talked about it all the time.
900 stories about Stevie.
About him crossing busy
About-
streets.
Yeah. The
Going in
Isley
elevators.
brothers told us. The Isley brothers told us he's seen him go across the street. Jack told us he's seen him press a button in his
He
building.
called Paul McCartney's mic stand as it was falling in mid-air, nigga. Yeah! It's on camera, bro. The mic stand do this. He go, how did you do that? How did you do that?
That is the best one.
Wait, listen. I want to fully warn you. You might be giving us the best Stevie story.
No.
And we have so many Stevie
Well,
stories.
I like Snoop saying that Stevie FaceTimed him.
Oh, yeah, he be FaceTiming, but
Wait a
how do
minute.
you do
That's
that?
why.
You have a FaceTime story and a mic?
I don't have a FaceTime story.
Okay.
I don't have a
So, hold
FaceTime
on.
story.
His senses might be that ill, though. He might have heard it.
For our fans, can you
Okay. They was all on stage jamming. Paul McCartney had a microphone like this. Paul McCartney was, lit,
being Paul McCartney.
doing a lot.
Yeah.
He spun to get off stage. He knocked his mic stand down. The mic stand doing this. Stevie, he in the same vicinity. He's walking through, caught it in midair as it was falling. It said, how do you do? I don't understand. I don't understand that. I don't understand. Now, here's the argument. He might have supersonic hearing. He might be very in tune with the vibrations. He might have felt the vibrations in the street. I'll say this. He blind. He was.
We have so many stories about
We have
him.
crazy
He's blind, but
stories.
he might be a super Herman.
Yeah. But when Ron Ozzy said,
We need Stevie here.
look, but I feel like once we get Stevie, it's gonna the stories are gonna.
Nah, man, that's how legendary that would be.
But Ron Ozzy told us
Yeah, he told us.
that he saw him cross the highway.
A busy intersection.
Well, who's gonna fucking hit Stevie Wonder? They're not gonna fucking. You gonna slow down.
But why is he doing it in the first place?
I didn't think of that point.
Because he
I was just
cared.
thinking of Ron Ozzy, but you're right.
And the elevator
Most
with Shaq.
drivers might have saw her and said, "That's Stevie. Let's leave him alone."
But he said what up to Shaq. He went into the elevator and said, what up?
Yeah.
And didn't know Shaq was there? Well, Shaq has a scent.
I also believe
he had
that.
the Shaq.
I also believe it. He said, "What's up, Diesel?" What's up,
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Shaq is all he smells good to me. But
yes, but it might have been the shape, because it's not. It's not.
He can't see what
he
the
might, no,
I'm just saying,
but Shaq is a loud breather.
a loud breather.
So he
He's a
deciphered the
loud
breathing?
breather. Because he'll be like,
Yeah.
he probably heard him.
Put him as Darth Vader right now?
A little.
I love it.
That's a big nigga, bro. He requires a lot of air. He has a huge lung span.
So he recognized the breathing.
Maybe. And was like, what's up, Shaq? I don't know. He could have a Rolodex of just sounds and vibrations
Right,
and instincts.
100%.
But he caught a mic stand in midair. I don't know how he did that. And please, it's on camera.
Right.
It's on camera. If you ever feel inclined,
Oh, we looking it up.
yeah, you should, because I think he might be a super Herman.
Yeah.
Send it to us as if you can.
Okay.
Okay, so Stevie,
All right.
sorry, we can talk about that all day.
Okay.
Travis Scott or Playboy Cardi?
So there's a theme here with Houston. I have to go with Travis Scott.
I like
I have to
that.
go with Travis Scott. But let me tell you something.
Loyal.
I love Travis Scott. I loved Astroworld. You know, I grew up going to Astroworld.
Because that's when he brought it back. Like
We were so happy. Like, oh my God.
So the Astro World that people.
It was the Six Flags.
Yeah.
Right.
But he brought it back, and he brought it back his style.
Yeah, because Astroworld got shut down.
Okay.
And
so this
it
was something that
roller
Houston
coasters.
had.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would go wear airbrush shirts and try to pull numbers.
Okay.
I wouldn't get none. It's fine. I was the funny one. But you go, you stand outside, it's hot as fuck, you get on roller coasters.
Right.
They shut it down, they tore it down, they demolished it. It was a very sad day for Houston. But we had the Astros.
Okay.
So it's like Astro World.
Baseball team.
Yeah, Astro World.
Okay.
He brought it back in his own way. I thought that was very incredible. I think that he's extremely talented. He's had a lot of influence in hip hop, like working with Kanye in them early days. I think that Travis is very, very, very talented. That being said, I recently got into Playboy Cardi. I really like him, y'all.
No, you're not bugging.
I really like him. Like,
You're not bugging.
that man can elevate a song. And some of you are like, I'm like, damn, what the fuck?
No, he goes in.
Why am I geeking to this shit?
No, he goes in. He goes in.
Something about him. And I went to go see The Weeknd when he opened for him. And I went fucking early and I brought my best friend and her kids because they love
Wait,
Playboy
the
Cardi.
Weeknd open for
No.
No, he said Playboy Cardi.
Don't get me canceled with Abel.
Okay.
No, Playboy Cardi open for The Weeknd.
Okay, all right, because that's not crazy just now. I had to.
Yeah, I brought my best friend and her kids because they love Playboy Cardi. And I was like, let's get there early and let's watch the show.
All right.
I was gagged.
I love how you called him Abel. You slipped that in.
No, I don't think he wants to go by The Weeknd no more. Am I tripping? Am I bugging? I feel like he said The Weeknd's done and he's able now.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know.
He is able.
Okay. Yeah, I
Let's
never.
move on before
I never
y'all
met
get
The
me in
Weeknd.
trouble.
Yeah.
No, I want to see that video. We just got the video in.
Oh, the Stevie one.
Yes.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking shit. Look at this shit. Doing too much. Doing too much.
Yo, they slow-mo it.
Did I lie? Did I lie?
He kisses right there.
What the fuck? But my question is, what the fuck was Paul McCartney doing all that on stage, skipping and shit?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That does look like he on point. But you're also right. He could be a superhuman.
He could be a super Herman.
Yeah, Herman with an R.
Super Herman. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's go.
That's
All
what
right.
Glorilla called Beyonce, and I will never say superhuman. It's Super Herman.
Oh yeah, Super Herman.
She said she a Super Herman.
I respect that.
Y'all got me drunk.
We got you. We got your back.
Shout out Sports Illustrated. That's what I'm doing in an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Holy.
All right, we definitely only have a few left. So,
Okay, yeah.
J-Lo or Miley Cyrus?
I genuinely feel like you want me to get my ass beat. Like, you want me to get my ass beat.
That's the Colombian and Dominican. She said, yeah.
Fuck. Actually, this is really hard. 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 Okay. Woo! J-Lo or Miley Cyrus? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Such a random ass.
That's actually the
They get
right
paid to be
answer.
random.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Is this a safe space?
Say
Nobody's listening.
Yeah.
Only 500 million. How many people y'all got?
It's just us, just looking at our
I think that Miley Cyrus is one of the best singers of this generation.
Wow.
I really genuinely do. The girl can sing. She can sing her ass off. I'm sorry. Am I crazy?
No.
Mr. Lee obviously agrees with you right now.
No.
He let that clap.
Don't fuck around and put on some Ja Rule and J-Lo. It's a rap.
Right.
However, I would say like Miley, you know, who's a sweetheart, whom I've texted with. She's an angel. Miley will sit in her home studio and just write and sing and put out a whole album.
Wow.
And I really respect her artistry. And I think that she has, if you're talking about great singers from this most recent young generation, Miley eating a lot of people up.
Wow.
A lot.
And it's in
you
her
ain't heard
family.
Miley really sing?
Like her pops? Come on.
Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart. I just don't think they'll understand. That's Miley's dad.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, I'm just impressed at how musical you are. Like,
I'm a music major.
yes, I'm impressed.
I think people think I'm just like a fat, pretty bitch that make jokes. I'm like, yo, bitch, like, how you think I can play the flute?
No.
You can't just play the flute without knowing what the fuck you're talking about.
No.
Huh? ¿Qué? ¿Mande? ¿Cuá? ¿Nani?
You got another one?
Yeah. We got 3 more.
Okay, 3 more.
3 more ago.
Okay.
Kanye or Pharrell?
I hate y'all.
No, but remember, that's dumb. You hate.
I hate y'all.
Right.
The proverbial y'all.
Okay, yes, yeah.
Kanye or Pharrell? What's wrong with you?
Not me.
How many records you got with Pharrell?
I got too many to count. Me and Pharrell I don't want to say started our career together.
But guess what you got on? A Jesus piece.
Motherfucking right.
And who you get that from?
Is you going to say is that Ye?
Because who was wearing Jesus piece before Ye?
A lot of people.
Biggie Smalls.
Really? Really? Oh, school me.
Biggie Smalls, yeah.
Because I found out who they were when they died. So
I know that, and that ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I grew up in
You're
church,
right.
so I wasn't
You're right.
allowed to listen to
You're
that
right.
kind of music.
But I believe the first person that wore, I believe we had this argument on this show, was the first person that wore a Jesus piece was Biggie Smalls. Yes.
Did he say, with the Jesus piece? He said that, don't he?
That sounded
did
good.
say
Though.
that.
That was a good impersonation.
Yo, your imitations is
I'm like a
on
human
point.
mockingbird.
Yeah.
I do love Biggie. I know I said I found out, who they were after they passed, but that's because I grew up in the Kojic church.
Right.
I was not allowed to listen to secular music. He was going to go to hell. I found out about them. I fully consume their I know Biggie and Pop now.
Right.
So that's why I can do that for the folks at home. Back to y'all.
But back to Pharrell or Ye.
Okay, Pharrell or Ye. Yeah, this isn't fair. That one, we're going to have to take a shot.
Well, take a shot.
We're going to have to take a shot.
Yeah, I would like that. I would like that very much.
I don't want the smoke.
Yeah. And I have great history with both of them. So, salud.
Shout out to
How many records you got with Kanye West?
I got two.
Too many with Pharrell to count, but
Pharrell,
two count.
I have records with Pharrell that never came out.
Really?
And we just was working, and I went and listened to it the other day, and I was impressed. Like, I was like, "Fuck! Why did I throw these out? Like, and why did we throw these out?" But damn.
Pharrell, I feel like Pharrell would never want to work with me.
Nah, that's not true.
Listen,
I want to work with Pharrell so bad. I don't feel like Pharrell want to work with me.
Nah. And in Paris,
trying to get him to want to work with me.
it's the two places that I suggest if this happens. I'll definitely put it in the call. But there's two places I would recommend.
Paris.
It's Paris, and Miami. It's
I'll be in Paris in June or end of June, July.
What I don't want to ask you, but yeah, we'll also be in Paris.
Oh, you will?
In the June.
Oh, so niggas is gonna be in Paris?
Yeah, niggas gonna be in Paris. And then we go to the Monkey Coast like that. My wife, I'm sorry.
And then you can make the connection with Pharrell in
no
person.
problem. I would love it.
Let's
I would love
talk.
it. Shit, it might be one of my records. Fuck that.
Hello. Shout out to Lee Greenwald.
Yeah, let's go. The whole Atlantic staff.
All right.
Okay.
Patti LaBelle or Aretha Franklin?
Ooh. Yeah.
I drank out of Patty's wine glass. She said, "Drink Patty wine," and she put it up to my lips. I said, "Okay."
She did that with us with the pies.
And she matched the lipstick print with my mouth.
No Patty's against.
No, she's
And I felt anointed in that moment. Can we just talk about how Aretha Franklin... can we talk about Aretha Franklin for a minute?
Yeah, please.
Did y'all see Amazing Grace, the documentary?
No.
So there was a documentary that was filmed in the 70s. Okay, by the way, when Aretha released I've Never Loved a Man, that record that had Respect on it, the church was like, oh, you're a sellout. And every great Black female artist has been kind of rejected by her community in the beginning. Whitney getting booed at the Soul Train Awards because they was like, "Oh, you not for us." Da 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 da. Aretha's moment was when she dropped "I've Never Loved a Man" and had Respect, and they were like, "Oh no, you're not. You abandoned the church. You abandoned Black music. You're doing that pop shit now." She came back and said, "Okay, I'm going to record a whole gospel album at my father's church." And the greater Methuselah, Bethlehem, fucking AMC first and second. I don't know the name of the church. Clearly.
I clearly know what you're talking about.
And she was...
But that's the name of a church somewhere.
And she sat on a piano, I would say a piano, and performed piano and vocals and had her family church or choir behind her and her dad at the pulpit. And they filmed it. They filmed it, I think it was 2 nights of it. First night, whole audience was Black, Detroit. Like, second night, her pop, you could see like a 20-year-old Mick Jagger in the audience. It's crazy. They filmed it. The footage got lost. So they couldn't find it for over 30 years.
Wow.
And 40. Wait, when was the 70s? 70, 80, 90, 2000, 50.
Yeah.
Fuck. They couldn't find it for over 40, 50 years. They found it one day, and they put it together, and they said, here's the doc that should have came out 50 years ago. So y'all should watch Amazing Grace. It's incredible.
I'm watching that tonight.
I have never in my life, like, I always knew Aretha was like the queen of soul, and I knew that she had like an incredible vocal, and she was like the one. And I always like I always mirrored my career after Aretha and Tina, you know, because I just felt like Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Because of the age I was when I signed to Atlantic and so on and so forth, and the soul that I like to, and the joy that I like to emit. But her voice and piano is so transcendent. I hate to be a broken record. There's nobody who can sing and play an instrument right now at the same time like that. It's just because the church ain't what it used to be. You don't have young people coming up in the church learning their horn or learning their instrument in the church, refining
Putting
their
those
vocals
hours
in the church.
those hours in.
Yeah,
they're
most
not putting
singers
the
from
hours
back in the days came from the church and then...
And they have shit else to do with the church.
Yeah.
Like, you're there
But
Sunday,
they learned
you're
the
there
instruments
Wednesday.
in the
you're there,
church. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're there, in her voice and that piano were like the way Prince is with the guitar. It's so fluid and synonymous. She could play the phone book. She could cuss me out on the piano and sing, and I'd be grateful. I'd be like, yes, Aretha, call me a bitch. Call me stupid. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's stunning. And I think as an adult, like, I didn't grow up in the era with Aretha, so I didn't really hear Aretha when
That's why I'm so
Aretha.
impressed of you even, like, knowing this music. Like,
But however, when you go back and listen to it, it's awe-inspiring.
It's
I can't
timeless,
even
too.
believe how easy runs flew out of that woman's throat while playing the piano.
This is why I'm so impressed with you. Most artists don't do their history. They don't do with everything you say. Like, I'm so impressed with you. I already knew I was. Like I watched all your interviews. I watched everything, but I already knew that. But it's like you actually did your homework with these artists, and it's like, and you know what you're talking about. Like, I'm really, really, really impressed. Like,
it's a small percentage of people where it even matters anymore. Where like knowing your history and understanding music to create good music, like, people don't want to hear that shit no more. They want to hear just a song that came out 10 years ago remixed.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. And I think we gotta get with that. We have to be like, okay, cool. Like, so what do you want me to? I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I will interpolate. I will sample because that's what people were in a nostalgia. Nostalgia is the hottest commodity. You know what I'm saying? Sequels and franchises and samples are like in. Like, that's what sells. Original movies, original music, original ideas don't fucking sell anymore. And it's sad.
That's sad.
I'm listening to you.
But I don't think that there's even like a market for people who want, like Boots Riley. I love because Boots Riley is a director who just did I Love Boosters.
You know where he comes from?
He's a bass player.
No, but the group, the Coup.
The Coup, okay, yeah. He's in the Coup. He's a bass player, right?
No, MC's a rapper.
He's a rapper? Damn,
From the Bay Area.
Let me take a shot on that one. I'm thinking of Boots Riley. No, I'm thinking of Boots,
the guitarist?
Bootsy Collins.
Oh, Bootsy Collins.
Yeah, okay.
Because then you started fucking me up, but we're going to say Lauren Hill all of a sudden again.
But she was doing it from the beginning.
I know, but Boots Riley, he's a rapper.
But you're talking about the director.
The director, the rapper.
He comes from the Coup.
He comes from the Coup.
Yeah.
And I love his mind because he's given us I am a Virgo. I love Booster.
Crazy, yeah.
Wait, I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo?
Yeah.
That's the name of his show. You need to watch it.
What the fuck?
But he's giving us original movies.
Go check out his music. You're going to be mind blown from the group that he comes from to what he's doing now. He's an ill artist.
But when you think about how little we can say, oh, this person made an original. That's why Sinners was so crazy.
Right.
Well, Ryan Coogler,
big up Ryan Coogler.
Shout out Ryan Coogler for making an original movie in 2025. What?
And the accolades that him and Michael B. Jordan is doing, man, they are the modern day
Spike and Denzel.
Yeah, they are. They the modern day Spike and Denzel. Like, that shit is crazy. Like,
and
really.
But back then. But now it's so much harder. Like, you don't know how hard it is to have the success that Sinners had, where you have people.
You saying that it's harder now?
It's harder now to sell an original film.
Okay.
In theaters.
Okay.
I saw it twice. I have friends who saw it multiple times. They're like, "Bitch, I'm about to go see Sinners again, bitch." I said, like, that's not easy to do.
Right.
Like, I feel like, what's his name? Get Out. Get Out.
Key and Peele. Which one?
I hate that you said Key and Peele. Please get out of my face.
I said it wrong. What is his name?
No, Key and Peele's a show.
Okay,
no, but it's one of the two.
It's Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele. There's very few people who are creating original.
movies. He's dope. Yeah.
But it's the same with music. There's very little original music.
He just got me with Marlon Wayne's movie. Did you see that?
Oh, him.
Yeah, that.
He produced it. I don't think he directed that.
I was watching this shit. I'm like, where is the comedy at?
Yeah, he didn't direct it, but Monkey Paw produced that.
That shit was gross. I was like, wait.
No, he doesn't do comedy movies. That's not his thing.
No, I was sitting there. I was like, Marlon Wayne's.
Oh, you're talking about because Marlon's on in it. Oh, okay.
They got me.
No, but have you seen?
45 minutes in.
Some of the best dramatic actors are comedians.
But have you seen?
I didn't know.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Have you seen Requiem of a Dream?
Robin Williams.
Marlon went crazy.
Oh yeah. No, he went crazy.
And we got Marlon coming up.
I don't think we give him enough credit for that.
No, we don't.
He's a method actor. He can switch.
Yeah, Marlon's an actor.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Go watch Scary Movie 6 June 5th and stream Hoes and go get my album. But anyway.
That's right.
It's the one for me.
We got two more.
Okay.
Two more.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You're having too much fun.
Yes.
Oh, damn. Lost y'all, motherfucker. All right, here we go. Black Thought or Andre 3000?
That's pause. That's a hard one for me.
Pause is crazy.
Yeah, pause. I got it. And we're leaving this. No problem. I'm having a ball.
Good catch.
Thank you.
You feel my pain? I think that Black Thought is consistently great, and I think that he is. I think he deserves more and more and more appreciation every day, and I think he's an incredible rapper and a great soul, and important to the history and to the culture. I have to go with Andre 3000 because he is Prince level, like, what the fuck? Like, change the conversation around what it means to be a black man in hip hop, especially from Atlanta, wearing overalls with no. He just a country boy.
I just thought the flute connection.
Yeah, he took that country boy shit and was just like, took it all away. And he's just so creative. Like, you know, the funniest thing about him is when he wrote a verse, I can't remember whose song it was on. It was the J. Cole. Or it was somebody, or Frank Ocean, and he was like, I was appalled when I realized that people had ghostwriters. And he said this like recently in the last 10 years. He was like, I was appalled when I heard that. And I was like, oh, poor, like Andre, like poor baby. Like he was like, wait, y'all got people writing this for you, with you? I'm doing this all by myself. And that was his angle. Right. And I was like, damn, bro, you did this all by yourself? That's crazy. Like, he raps, it's so musical that it feels like he's got a percussive melodic, like a piano. Like one of the few percussive melodic instruments are guitar and piano, right? Because there's strings and there's like melody and you can beat on it. Like you can beat on the guitar, you can bang on the piano, and he's got that kind of sensibility. And I don't think that we understand how incredible he is. And I think the best thing about him is that he knows we want him and he refuses to give us him. He refuses. And he knows we want him. But I think he also is so smart that he knows the landscape of hip hop and the landscape of culture and the landscape of music and the industry.
Andre 3000. Yeah.
And he knows, oh, nothing will ever be good enough for you niggas. So I'm not giving it to you.
He doesn't give it. Yeah, I agree with you.
Nothing.
1,000,000%.
And I think that remember Erica was like, I'm an artist, so I'm sensitive about my shit. I think he's like, no, I'm not going to give you this so that you can turn it into whatever you want and talk about it however you want and mistreat it. It's too precious. And I respect it so much. And the fact that he pivoted and made a flute album was crazy to me, because when he was walking around,
no beat, just beats and flutes,
just flute, like vibes. Yeah. He was going around, and this was years earlier. He was like, somebody was like, I saw Andre 3000
gas stations, bodegas.
It was like, I was
different
like,
countries.
You know, I'm a flute player. I said, what kind of flute? And it was like one of those. It was like a
wooden joint,
wooden long.
I was into it.
Fire. And I was like, I love whatever you're doing.
I've seen him in Japan.
I love whatever's
Listen, he a fellow Gemini.
Right
he knows
he's a Gemini as well. And so I had a song that I sent him that had flute on it. And I was like, can you play flute on this? And can I tell this story?
Please.
It's very embarrassing to me, but it's fine. On my last album, I sent him a record, and there was like a whole flute, like a 2-minute flute outro. And I was like, I just want Andre to play flute on this. And he respectfully declined. Like, I got his number, everything, we connected, we texted, and I sent it to him. He was like, nah, like, he respectfully declines. And I was like, wait, what does this mean? Like, is the song bad? I cut the song from my album. It never came out. But that being said, when he dropped his flute album a few years later, I was like, oh my God, like, we was on the same vibe, because I didn't know he was.
Oh, because you didn't know he was doing that.
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
But I sent him the record.
That makes sense now.
I didn't know he was on a flute album, and then he was like, "Nah." So part of me was like, maybe he didn't like the song, but another part of me was like, maybe he was like, "I'm not doing no flute shit."
Holding that until
No,
I think that's what it was.
Come out, and I was like, okay, I respect that. Yeah. However, that is my Andre 3000 story, and now every time I see him, I'm afraid. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I just be like, "How you doing, brother? God bless you." And I keep like, I got rejected by him, but I love him so much. Right. I know. I just put myself out there. If this goes on your show, I
got you, my brother. I got you. Please. You got one more?
Okay, one more.
The last one.
Yeah. Oh, well, the last one. And then we usually get back to the interview, but I understand you got to go, and I respect that. So, loyalty or respect?
Whoa. I don't want no disrespectful person being loyal to me. I think that I've had that experience in the past. I've had people who were like loyal to me who were extremely disrespectful, and it doesn't end well. It ends in being used and abused and vilified. And so I would rather have somebody respect me than be loyal to me, because loyalty can be fake, but respect is earned and real.
Real?
Yeah.
That's real.
I'm taking a shot for
Yeah, I'm taking a shot for that. And
Diana, you got a shot for her?
And before we get up out of here, I just want to reiterate your new album.
My album, bitch.
Yes.
I'm sweating under my pit, so I'm not showing the shirt.
I would like to.
It's hot in here.
Let's talk about that before we get up out there, because we talked about it, but we didn't talk about it. So I would like for you to, you know.
This album, when it comes to like albums these days, cheers. Family.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm going to go do this little Sports Illustrated thing.
Let's respect. Because we still got to take pictures and do a little promo, but I want to respect you.
I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it real quick. It's a little in and out. It's a little shroom.
It's good. We got your back. But this new album. Mm-hmm. What does the fans expect? Is there something new that we did on this album? Is there and by the time this drops, this will be when your album.
Yes, the album, bitch.
So your album will be out.
I think that I like, in the true nature of like being a musician and an artist, you just get better and better, right? Like,
yeah, I believe that.
I think pop depreciates with time, where you're like, oh, okay, this person can't make this kind of pop music anymore.
But do you consider yourself pop?
I was pop at one point, and now I am a diva.
Okay.
I've graduated. So for me, I'm in my diva era. I've allowed myself to create the music that I wanted to make. This album, I think, gives you a little bit of everything. Like, I'm giving you something for the summer. We got Sexy Ladies featuring UCB, like Go DC in the motherfucking building. Like, it's going up. Like, and on the internet right now, people are all fucking with it. Like, it's a beautiful thing. I've got records that I get to like express myself and tell, the darker sides and the things that have happened to me, and talk some real like truth to power. I have some classic Lizzo records, like Happy to Be, where there's people who like, can you just get back into your 80s like funk bag? I'm like, yeah, go listen to that girl on my album. Like, I got a little bit of everything. You want rap Lizzo? Rap Lizzo's there. You want like rock and roll Lizzo? She Stole My Man is on there. You want Jerome, Cause I Love You Lizzo? Whose hair is this? Like, I have a little bit of everything and all that in a bag of chips. And I just think it's like, so I had an album, Love in Real Life, that I was going to drop last year. And there are some records on that album that I felt like were too selfish. Like, it was like a song about my dog who passed away on there, and it was not selfish. And I sampled her, and I was like, and I cry every time I listen to it. And I was like, I don't know if this should go on this album right now, because I'm in a time in my life where I need to remind people. Like, it's not about proving myself. It's about reminding people who the fuck I am and what the fuck I do. And I was like, let me just give them banger. So it's 12 tracks of straight, the best of me.
Hits. No album cuts, you're saying?
I'm a hit maker.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm a hit maker.
We know that.
I'm a hit maker. But a hit in 2026 is different.
Yeah.
It's not the same definition, even in 2022.
Yeah.
So what I have right now, I think is great music, and I want people to actually enjoy it. I think we're too caught up in numbers. Like, I've seen a lot of my contemporaries, a lot of my peers drop music, and because it didn't sell a certain amount of numbers, people were counting it out. The people will be like, well, it's not good because the internet says it's not good. It's like, bro, like, listen to the fucking music and decide for yourself if it's good or not. Right. Like, don't look at the numbers and decide if it's good or not. Like, it's about just enjoying things again. And I really hope we get back to that point where we can actually enjoy things and stop acting like the fucking label. Like, I feel like fans are acting like the label. Like, what are you doing that for?
Like the A&R and shit.
I get it. You want to support your fave, but it's like, but relax, because you're missing out right now. And I'm not even speaking for myself, because I haven't dropped the album in like 3 years.
You're right. Enjoy the music.
I'm thinking about all the other albums I've seen dropped. It's like, just enjoy it. It's good. It's good. Yeah. And I think that actually we're in a surplus of really good music right now. Like, I feel like all the biggest artists in the world minus Beyonce and Rihanna, have dropped albums in the last year and a half. Like they don't only.
Yeah, there's a lot of good music. It's just.
Are you kidding
it's just
me?
A lot.
Bruno dropped the album. Lady Gaga dropped the album. Travis Scott dropped the album. The Weeknd dropped the album. Ye dropped the album. Chris Brown dropped the album. Like Lotto just dropped the album. Cardi dropped the album. I mean, I could keep going. Like, who hasn't dropped the album? Selena Gomez.
Lizzo dropping the album.
And Lizzo dropped the album.
Hold on. Next time you do your session with Sad Guru, invite the Drink Champ so we can hang out with you.
Wait, why is everybody coming up to me asking me, like, when's the next time you're going to be with Sad Guru? Like, SZA dropped the album. Kendrick dropped the album. Okay, sorry. I could just keep going. Wait, y'all like Sad Guru like that?
I mean, I just seen it. I'm like, that looked kind of crazy.
It was a vibe. I didn't know what I was getting into. I was like, yeah, y'all. I was like, y'all can come to my house and we can host.
We'll bring the Mama Juana. I think that's spiritual.
Nobody.
I feel like that deserves a shot.
No alcohol with Sad Guru. You know this?
No, it's not alcohol. This is Mama Juana.
What is that? Juice?
Don't listen
We'll just wink and say it's not alcohol.
What is it? It's libation.
It's spiritual vibes.
Oh, he's like Rastafari. I don't have a shot.
Wait.
This is so disrespectful to me.
So we want to thank you.
Yeah.
Because we know you got to go. We see your people. They're protecting you.
They're on top of it.
And they're on top of it. And I respect that. So, but we want to let you know how much you have done for hip hop, how much that we are appreciative, and how much you deserve your flowers. We really, 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 really want this album to be successful. We really want, I really appreciate your soul and your spirit. Like you are one of a kind, and I'm not going to let this not know that. Like this was dope.
Thank you.
I know. So we're gonna take a couple pictures.
Take this last shot. Yeah. She got her shot.
I'm taking two. You can take one. But June 5th, the album is already out. The album's out, and go get that motherfucker. Because we buying it on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, what the fuck? YouTube, whatever tunes we buying. We buying it on.
CDs.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a good bit of
Okay.